you just put together this pattern stack, all right, and on and on and on, and you get all these wonderful, wonderful cages. Now within those cages, it's up to you to play the right notes if you want to, say, get the C minor. So this would be the third minor of the G-shaped C. So way up here, this is our G-shaped C right here. Okay, I don't like to play it because of that note. Well, that would be like a sixth or a seventh. Okay, so that was probably the band-aid on my finger making a note one fret too high. All right, so the third minor, okay, of the key of G-shaped key of C is going to be a C minor, and then you have to know how to play a C minor, okay? So it comes out like that, okay? It's not a C major. All right, it's not a C major. Now that is second inversion. C minor, it's the third minor. All right, but it's the same thing. That's essentially a C-shaped E minor, because that third minor is an E minor in the key of C. Okay, and it practically repeats up here. If we can find the seventh up here, but it's not. We can't make a chord out of it, because when we go from the 7 to the 3 to the 5, we have to stay on the same string, so we can't make a chord out of it, but we can outline that chord. Okay, now I hit the warp there, so we got to move on here a little bit. Now I'm going to go to the one that has the warp. This is the warp, the warped version. Now this guy up here has been warped over already a half step to the right. Okay, so you look at the intervals. This would be 7. This would be root, but we're not going to play the root when we're playing the third minor, or we'd be playing, essentially, if we played the root playing the third minor, we would be playing essentially a C major 7th. Like that, okay? But that's not what this is. It's a second inversion E minor. So normally the root would directly above the root is the fourth, and that's what we're going to talk about in the other diagram. So see all these, all of these cages, okay, are just instances of these 5 up here. So over here, say the E shape here. Within this E-shaped cage of C, which is right here, of course on your guitar it will come out A flat, all right, which would be the one above the A, right? On your guitar, it'd be just above the A. Excuse me, just below it. All right, but this would sound like this if you went up here. Anyway, but this is C on my guitar. So we have the E-shaped C. All right, and what characteristic of the E-shaped C is that the second string, third string, and second, third, and fourth string from the bottom, meaning that this string, the lowest, is string 1. That characteristic of the second inversion C major. Okay, so C is the root right there. So second inversion C major. Now the next box up is going to be the second minor, and I've already rendered these things And they do follow a type of a caged a system, that they follow a caged system, where we have right up here, if we look at this pretty little diagram here, here's the G-shaped C. The A is going to be minor, minor, fourth major, fifth major, sixth minor. But guess what it's spelling? Is it spelling caged? Yes, but backwards. Dun, 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 dun. C, A, G, E, D wraps around. The two C's are because when we're doing the fourth, which is the F, all right, we do the E minor, which is the little c. In G, it would be in the shape of C. It would be the E minor. Let's see, where is it? The E minor. In the key of C, it's the E minor. Is that a little easier? And again, this is caged backwards, and caged backwards is just a pentatonic scale: C, D, E, G, A. C, D, E, G, A. All right. The diminished is just a half step below C, and the E part, we have the E minor, then the E major. In guitar, the E minor would be, let's say, down here, and the E major would be the F, would be there. It's the same shape. So we use the same shape, cage shape. That's all that is. All right. So that's what, and this is my keyboard done in C, as you can see. Okay. So we have the E is the third of C, A is the sixth of C, D is the second of C, G is the fifth of C, B is the seventh of C, and so on, a repeat of that. So this is a very interesting diagram, but we want to get past this. Just like do one more. Let's talk about A minor being the second minor in the G-shaped C. So when you have that G-shaped C up here, okay, the D minor is going to be played as a minor. Okay, this is tough for me. Okay, so it'd be similar to doing the C down here. All right. I can't get this today. I can't get that. My pinky nail's too long, and I can't get it. It's going past the string. I can't even see the string. But anyway, that's the name of that tune. Okay, and similarly, that we would play a C minor would be the third. And what formula are we following here? Because after I've done enough of these, I don't have to figure it out. I don't have to hear it out. I know I'm going up a pentatonic scale. So it's G goes to A, goes to C, up the pentatonic scale. So I know the third is going to be a C minor, okay? And the fourth is going to be a C major. Then up the pentatonic scale to the D, okay? C goes to D, up the pentatonic scale. And then D goes to E, but that's going to be minor. So this is wonderful. This is the way it works. Cage works for you. Okay? I don't work for Caged. I don't work at the zoo. Alright, so what else have we got going on here? So this is the big gigantic spreadsheet of all of these caged snapshots of these of the modal arpeggios, you might call them. Okay, so like D minor, this is D major, so it'd be D is the sixth, right?